Hi, this is Kelly. Welcome to The Skinny. At my last weigh-in, I gained 1.4, so that takes me to a total of 50.2. So once again, back in the 50s, into the 40s. The 50s, 40s. It's my turtle color showing. I'm very green right now. Very, very green.
Well, the room's not green anymore. It's gold instead of green now.
Oh, hello.
In my last weigh-in, gained 0.8, which I'm okay with, for a total of 92.8. I've got to break my back and forth cycle that I'm currently in.
I think it's more like, I lost I lost so many in a row, and I know I'm paying the piper. It's the summertime.
I don't know. I'm just back and forth, and I need to really get, something to happen. I need to break out of it somehow, and we'll see. This week I've already been hardcore. My Saturday, I actually didn't even eat my 30 points yesterday. But that was unintentional.
Yeah.
By the time the day was over, I had used 28, and I thought, I'm not going to sit here. It's 9 o'clock at night. I'm not eating 2 points. So I didn't. I just wasn't going to make myself do that, and I was not hungry. So far this week really good, and I really, really need a good couple of weeks to kind of break
the cycle. We need to break our turtle cycle.
I've got to break it.
Turtle power!
I can't take it anymore. I honestly cannot take this kind of stalemate, and I'm done losing and gaining the same 1 pound, 1.5 pounds. I'm done.
I knew it was going to happen to me though, because I don't think I've ever lost so many weeks in a row. Usually that doesn't happen for me. That's just the life of a turtle.
5 was my max. I think 5 or
I think I did 7.
I know, maybe it was 6. And for me, that's huge.
Kind of unheard of.
It's not normal.
Yeah, so here I am paying the piper. So we talked this week about what are the things that your weight is holding you back from? Like the things that you can do in life that your weight just kind of keeps you from doing. Like if you want to do like going swimming, I'm sorry, but the 2 scariest words in the world for me have always been pool party. I'm sorry, but that is a horrifying 2 words. Those 2 words just make me so unhappy. And I love to swim, but I just know.
One of the things I've always really wanted to do, well, there's a couple of things. One of them is travel, which I've done.
We do.
And I didn't care. I mean, luckily I was fortunate with the seatbelt, and I was always comfortable, and I never needed the extender. I think I was just at the point where I'd fit fine. But anymore, and I would have needed the extender. I was that close.
And I think for us, we were traveling generally together. So we felt like, okay, we can be in each other's space and it'll be okay.
And I could typically lose 30 pounds before a trip, but I'd always gain it back once I got back. But I mean, I would lose probably 20, 30 pounds before a trip. I would be totally fine, and I'd come back and I'd gain it. And it was funny, on our last trip to Spain, actually, we had both run Weight Watchers at that point. And we both had lost I think I'd lost about 40 at that point.
Yeah, so we had lost a significant amount.
35, 40 at that point, and I was amazed at how good I felt on that trip. It was phenomenal. So now I can't wait to travel again.
Which is so comfortable, I guess, so comfortable in your skin. And that makes a huge difference in, saying, let's do, what are things that we want to do that we're kind of out of our comfort zone when we were heavier, and you really think about those things, and I'm not talking like the crossing your legs and this and that. I'm talking about things like kayaking, or one of the things we've talked about doing, and we've always wanted to do.
It was my other item, which was horseback riding.
Yeah, is we've always wanted to take lessons. I mean, I've always, I love horses.
And there's a lot of, considering we live in Cincinnati, there are a lot of places that you can go. There's small farms close by, and there's one.
We live in Ohio, of course. I know we live.
But we live near a big city. We still live really close to the city.
We do.
We are not very far from the city at all.
No.
But I didn't expect there. When I did some research, as many places. Yeah. In the tri-state area for us to actually do that. I really did not anticipate
Which is really exciting.
Really like 20 minutes away.
So, I mean, think about those things. Think about the things that were out of your comfort zone, that you're let them encourage you to continue on your path, because it's like, for us, it was being comfortable traveling was huge for us. That's always a huge inspiration for us to lose, a motivator. Being able to be more physical, like horseback riding or kayaking, or feeling like you can be comfortable in certain situations.
Well, the thing with the horseback riding, it wasn't that I was uncomfortable doing. I was uncomfortable for the horse. I didn't want the horse to have to carry my weight.
I don't want the horse to suffer.
Basically. Basically, that's where I was at.
You poor horse.
You poor horse. I mean, that was honestly where I was at. I mean, it wasn't about me, it was about the horse.
Yeah.
Because they do, obviously, they ask your weight when you sign up. I got the paperwork for this, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, they ask your weight, which I expect, because that helps them select a horse for you.
Sure.
I was like, oh, I'll be excited to do that.
I can put my weight
I'll
down.
be excited to put that weight in. I'll be okay with it.
But think about it. I mean, I have a friend, she loves to play tennis. Of course, uncomfortable at a certain weight. You want to go, I want to be comfortable. I want to take tennis lessons. I want to do things either I used to do because I gained weight and I haven't been doing those things that I used to do. Or things that I've never done that I would never anticipate myself doing because I let my weight hold me back.
No, I won't be bungee jumping or anything like that.
Oh no, that won't be happening.
Nothing like that. Nothing like that. Zip lining, that's a sure. Thinking no.
You could twist my arm to zip line.
Hey, no fear on vacation. That's the rule.
But I think there are things though that people really kind of say, they think, and I did that. I thought, I'll never be able to do that. I'll never be comfortable doing that. So there are things that I would just like mark off the list, or if friends or somebody in a group was doing it, I'd be like, oh great,
can't go.
I had to find an excuse. I mean, that's hard. That's really difficult when you feel like your weight holds you back.
So weird that we don't have anything back here.
It feels naked back there.
So anyway, that being said, make a list of things that you really have always wanted to do, but you've not done them because of your weight.
And
I know you've got at least
thing.
one thing.
Yes.
Everybody has at least one or two things.
Yeah.
I know everyone does. I had a few. But the big one for me was travel, but I made myself do it. And I didn't care. I made myself do it. I made myself lose whatever I needed to do to get on that plane. But the other one, I didn't. And I'm going to do that this summer. That is definitely on my list.
Right. And summer is a great time too to do these activities. And frankly, summertime is usually the time where you are being more physical and you are doing these things, and being uncomfortable with your weight can really make for a long summer.
Some people, like one of our fill-in leaders that we have, her name is Lori. Whenever our leader's out, she'll usually substitute for her. She said she loved and loves roller coasters. Yeah. And she lost over 100 pounds with Weight Watchers. And her thing was that she just wanted to get in that roller coaster seat and have it fit, because she went on one time and she didn't fit. And she couldn't ride the roller coaster. And she said that stuck with her. And then when she lost her weight, she was happy to have them check her seatbelt and check the lock, because it fits. And she was able to do something she really loved.
Yeah, and I think there are things too that you think, I used to do that, now I can't. Let those things motivate you. Let those things that you miss doing. I know there are people who have things in their life that they're passionate about, and sometimes your weight can really hold you back from those things. So let that be a motivator to, like, again, traveling was such a motivator for us. It made it motivate us at the time to lose weight for a period of time, and then we gain it back. This time is different because this time it's Weight Watchers, and it's something we're doing for a lifetime. But it always motivated me. So that was always my big thing.
Yeah. So find your big thing.
Find your thing that just you're passionate about, that you love doing, and that you feel like you're not as comfortable doing.
It's kind of like hanging up the smaller size pants so that you can see them as a motivator. Maybe make a sign or do a picture collage of something that you really want to do. And put that on the refrigerator, put it somewhere that you can see it every day as a motivator.
So we're going to put a big Clydesdale up because we both want a horseback
ride. I'm doing it. I actually got the application.
I'm so excited.
I have the form. I have all the information to do it. And they run trail rides literally every Saturday, every half hour, every hour they run these rides. And if you're new, you're a beginner, you have to do the little beginner course. It's a really quick beginner course. They show you how to ride, give you the basics.
We both have been on horses when we were teenagers, but
still,
we weren't good at it. They just plopped us on a horse and
here they kind of show you. They give you the basics, and then you can take the trail ride, and then you can do the trail ride if you want to do it once a week.
So that is actually a kind of a motivator. We feel good about doing it now, but still it's a motivator for trying something that we haven't done in a long time, that would have been out of our comfort zone, and that that I think if I can develop a passion for, it's like it's outdoors.
Here's the thing: every Saturday after my Weight Watchers meeting, I can just run over and ride the horse for the afternoon.
Go ride the little horsey.
I would be happy to do. They're like big dogs. They're
like big dogs.
I like big dogs. I love horses.
They're cute.
Very big dogs.
They're cute. So now let's go to our favorites of the week.
Yeah.
This one's a little weird. I mean,
this is an odd find.
It's an odd find.
We stumbled on this in Walmart.
And haven't tried it yet.
No.
But of course, it's corn. So I'm just going to say that.
Yes. But there's a
this
twist.
It's called minute corn.
It's on a cob.
It is on a cob, and it's microwavable. I mean, sometimes, especially in the summertime, and I'm going to say, in the summertime, you know how you go to picnics and stuff, and like, we'll go to our niece's house, and she'll have a picnic, and they regularly do that in the summertime. But, they do corn on the cob, and, it's great, and I love it, but I'm always curious, how many points is that? I'm not going to necessarily put butter on it. Or sometimes they don't even have corn. I mean, corn is usually a thing that they don't always do, but I could take my own corn. Especially since if I don't eat potato salad, and I'm thinking I can have corn, I can have my hot dogs that I bring, and I can count it easily. I can kind of skip on like doing the potato salad. So for one of these, and you literally throw it in the microwave, you could throw it in the microwave at somebody's house, it's 4 points.
Yes.
Now, if you scan it, it says 5, but I actually calculated it, and it makes it 4 points for a nice size
for 1 ear.
For 1 ear of corn. 1 ear of corn is a serving, yes.
Okay.
1 unit. So what I like about that is I know that...
Are you sure that that's not for both?
No, it says 1 serving is 1 unit.
Okay. I'll assume that's 1 ear.
1 unit. Yes.
How many servings are in there?
It says 3. So
I find that odd.
I do find that odd. So maybe that's why there's 5 when you scan. So I'm gonna say if you do 1, that's probably gonna be
you might want to count 5 to be safe.
Yep. I think that's. I didn't
think I
realize
probably
it
would
was
count
the one. Yeah.
I think I count 5 to be safe.
Yeah. So that's probably why it scans at 5.
Okay.
But for me, if I knew, because I usually take the potato salad.
Yeah.
I usually take that, and I know I really can't eat it, so I could take this with me because sometimes, like I said, they don't always do corn.
Yeah.
Easy to do this and count my the hot dogs and be fine.
Yeah, be easily
Filling.
counted. I found, and I actually purposely looked for these. Brandy on Connect, everybody knows who Brandy is. She always has great food finds. And she had recommended these Butterball smoked turkey snack sticks, and here's how the size. So they're smaller, so you can see them. But here's the thing: one serving is 3 of these, and that's for 2 SP. Now you can, for 1 SP, eat 2 of them. So if you only have one SP that you want to spare during the day, you can have maybe 1 for the day, early day snack, and 1 for an evening snack.
Yeah, I'd take that in my purse. I have jury duty next week. Maybe that's what I'll do.
That's true. But I did do the calculation and the scanning, and when I did the scanning and I went to 4 sticks, it was still 2 SPs.
Oh.
Calculating it was kind of a struggle because it wants to give you serving.
Yeah, which are 3, so.
I didn't want to. I wanted to know per stick. But if you scan, you can see per stick. It also says that if you want 5 of them, it's 3 SPs. So kind of get it, kind of scan it, play with the scanner, and try to, because they're really good. They're actually very good. They're filling and they're very tasty. So they're worth, I think they're worth, for me, they would be worth having 2 a day. For a day that I just kind of felt maybe a little munchy.
Like 1 in the morning or...
Yes. I would have
afternoon snack
little
and 1
extra,
later.
A little extra protein that I would have, and I think they would totally be worth it, and they're very tasty.
I think that's what I like about it is it's protein as a snack, and for me, protein helps me.
And they taste really good. I was actually in their Butterball because that's typically the brand I'll buy in Turkey itself. So
when I do a lot of
really good.
fruit as a snack, this would be nice to add to that.
Nice to add to it.
Protein.
That's what I thought too.
Okay, so my non-food favorite is kind of odd. We don't watch TV. We're not TV watchers. We don't have cable, don't watch regular TV. We're odd. We're book readers, but
our TV most of the time, the TV in the house doesn't even go on for either one of us.
Not just a big fan of TV, but my boss, I have Netflix, so occasionally I'll put a movie on. He convinced me to watch this show called Longmire.
Wow.
So
addicted.
We have become obsessed.
Binge watch
this show.
We have.
So it's
2
weird.
more episodes left.
It's weird to be saying.
Done.
Yeah.
Till the new season comes out.
It's weird to be saying a TV show is a non-favorite because
it's awesome.
It's weird.
There's cowboys and stuff.
Thus the horseback riding.
Yes, it made me long to horseback ride. Made me forget that long forgotten.
Yes.
And there's cowboy boots and jeans. And cowboys.
It's awesome. Anyway,
Lovely.
so we love that. I mean, it's a great show. I mean, I can't
Yes.
even believe that I wanted to come home and watch it.
We've been suckered in. And very excited about season 5, which should Netflix
It's new.
is filming currently and will hopefully be out this fall.
Yeah, I can't even believe
So
I'm saying these
cool.
words.
Oh, didn't you win something this week too? You were like yelling at me you won something?
I did. I went on our Facebook page. Don't forget to visit our Facebook page. I still try to put some stuff. I put some stuff up there and I share. And it is facebook.com/ the skinny on weight loss.
And you have to put the whole thing in, right?
Yes, and you should come right to us. And I did. I won. Sandwich Brothers had a little competition where you could say, "Oh, I eat my burger with this and this," which I eat mine with. I love lettuce and mustard on mine. So I won a prize pack. Isn't that exciting?
Yes.
I like. Of course, they're my new favorite because Sandwich Brothers for me is something I always keep in the freezer now. But it's because I like the burger. They're very tasty, and if you haven't tried it, I really love them. And I'll share with my prize pack with you when I get it. I'll let you know what I got.
And we'll post pictures on the Facebook
It should be fun and exciting. I love getting stuff in the mail. So we will see you next week. We'll see you later.
Hopefully with big gains.
Gains?
Ooh, did I say gains?
Oh, you jinxed us!
I did not.
She
I meant big
jinxed us.
losses.
Oh,
I did not jinx
my
you.
goodness.
I did not jinx us.
If we gain next week, it's all her fault.
There will be no gaining.
It's all her fault.
No gaining. Big losses.
Bye.